Alright everybody, so Josh needed a total rebuild on this MANCO Dingo, and while we were at it we decided to cut the frame right in half and stretch it 6 inches, and we're going to show you how.
This? Sure enough. There it is. So we just got these tacked up. We're gonna take this front end, lock it up, and see. I think what's happened is from the trajectory of these frame rails, I think us extending it is gonna make it narrower from the point that it should be attached. So my theory, let's see. Yeah, so we've come in a little bit of a way, as you can see, because when this was back here, that's how the geometry was, and now that we've extended it, our frame is skinnier up here. So what I think we're gonna have to do is we will weld these and spread these frame rails apart to match this, and then we'll tack everything up once we have it all mocked up and right. Alright, so Matt just welded these up. We got both of them. As you can see, top side's done. Now we're going to flip it up and weld the bottom side. Alright, so what have we got done? Now we're going to cut this. Since we got this welded on and everything's solid, we're going to cut this out and replace it. It's going to have to be moved forward. Right, so we're going to cut the steering column right down there at the bushing. Right here. And then we're going to extend this forward, probably extend it on the column so that you're not leaning forward. We're just trying to figure out where this wants to go, and then we're going to notch this and weld this back there. We're just trying to figure out the space. I've cut the steering in half, got this pipe. That's how we're going to extend it. Sort of like that. And then we're going to get our length right and our angle right, and then tack it all up. So the steering column was originally going to be extended by a piece of the frame material that we used to extend the frame, but then we found this solid piece of probably say about 1/2 inch steel, and it fit just about perfectly in our steering column. So I think that's going to be a much better fit and allow us to get it a little bit straighter. Alright, we got the steering column welded up. Steering setup that it came with. something homemade. We're gonna take this off and make a new one and put it on here. It goes on right here. Weld that on and fix that. It was way up here, putting everything in a bind. So we're gonna bring this down lower and everything should be more symmetrical. Kind of Frankenstein their parts and some of our own to make this new steering linkage. And these will go in here like this. Of course it's not finished yet, but to give you an idea, that'll go in there like that to give us full range of motion both directions. That should work out a lot better than the last one. It'll alleviate a lot of that bind up he was running into. All right, guys, welcome back. So we got the steering finished up last night. It's steering so much better than it was before. Before you couldn't even turn this, and now we're getting a buttery steering like we wanted. And we got full range too, which is awesome. So Matt's gonna explain what we're gonna do next. Now that we've extended this, let's put the mount way up here. So we're gonna cut this off and remount it right here. This will work. Right, and we're gonna do the same thing for the brake side. Of course, this isn't gonna fit now, so we're gonna take this off and mock up a new brake. Get you cutting your wiener off. Alright, so just a little tip if you guys need to thread a nut on a long surface, whatever it may be, in our case throttle cable, take you a wire wheel and just run it down just like that. Clean your threads and your nut up. Super good pressure on that throttle pedal. Feels just like a car. Easy to push, good spring back. We're gonna try and get the brake exactly like that, and we'll be in business. All right, guys, so we got our factory pedal set up here, stripped down, and we're gonna take and tack this little spring holder right over here. So we have something to attach this spring to, and then we'll start tacking up our brake linkage. So now we can take this spring linkage, go ahead and hook that guy on there. Now we've got some real good tension. It's still easy to push, but it springs back fast, and that's what you want.
Trying to add a few welds to all these things that were bolted and just loose. Strengthen them up. Stiffen everything up, and then we're going to fix this front end up.
All right, guys, welcome back. So we just fabbed up the front bumper. Show you guys a quick clip of that. So we've got that fabbed up. So it's actually just a piece of a shopping cart. Thought it looked good and it'll protect from sticks coming in and hitting you and such. So we just got this floor pan welded up right here. As you can see, it ain't going nowhere now. We got this piece of steel that we're gonna use to plug this hole where we extended it. So right now we're gonna cut a piece of that, weld it in. All right, guys, so we just got done with the build. All the fabrication is done. We've got the front grill done. We've got the floor pan done. And now it's time to get her sideways. All right, guys, so that's a wrap. Like and subscribe for more content.